What's up YouTube? It's your boy Carlitos back here with another video for you guys. We've got a skin fade with the number 2 on top for you guys. Usually start off my haircuts, as you guys know, by combing the hair down. Once I've done that, I come back and set up my first guideline with my trimmers. Usually I do that, go around the head and then go ahead and take off all the hair at the bottom. Don't forget to subscribe guys and turn on that notification bell. I've got so much content for you guys coming. I've been editing like crazy. Once that's done, I come back with my Andis foils and then just go around the head and skin it all out. Just make sure it's nice and smooth. Once I get to the top, I usually just kind of ease off the pressure and just kind of flick out motion just before you hit the line. Next step is I went ahead and put my 1.5 guard on open, so we're fading up to the 2 to the top, so 1.5 open, and just going to debulk all around the head and just going to leave the top and kind of like, I know I've got somewhere to fade to, so we know now we're fading up to like the 1.5 to blend to the top with the 2, which I'll do at the end. My next step in this fade is to set up the second guideline. So with the clippers all the way open, 1/2 inch, just go around the head and set up your second guideline. Now that we have our second guideline, I'm going to come back with the clippers closed and just flick out at the bottom of the line, flick out, and then we're going to go halfway open and then 3/4 open. It's much easier set up a guideline and then try and erase it and then move on to your next guideline. If you set up all your guidelines and then trying to fade them away, sometimes you can't, especially if you're not a experienced barber, and if you're a beginner, you can kind of get lost in the fade. So just the easiest way is set up a guideline, get rid of it, go on to your second guideline. Every time you do a skin fade, it's always going to leave a harsh line, so don't be scared just to come back with your trimmer and just kind of flick out, just using your corners and just hitting that line, right? See, just the line, don't go any higher, and just flick out at the line just to give it that extra nice blend. And once you're done with that, you come back with your foils and just lightly, look at that, just gliding over the bottom of the line. Those are the steps I always take when I do a skin fade. I hit my trimmers and then I get my foils on. So with this fade, I decided to fade up for you guys, because usually I'm always fading down after that second guideline. That's pretty simple. It's just you set your next guideline, which is a 1. So I've set 1 closed, as you can see it, and just flicking out at the top, so don't want to leave a harsh line, just a faint line. You can kind of see it. Once I've done with that, I'm going to do the same thing, same process, go around the head, and then once that's done, come back with my 1/2 guard and do the same process, open, halfway open, and then close to get out the bottom line. And sometimes that bottom line won't come out with the 1/2. Don't be afraid. Go back to the step that you had before, which for me was the clippers all the way open, and then just hit the line with that. I'll let you guys watch how I do it. Final step of the fade, so remember I set up that 1 guide, and now I'm just going to blend that 1 close to that 2. So I've got my 1 guard open and just heading up of the line, and that should blend into that 1.5 we set up at the start of the fade. Final step, put my 2 guard, and then just gonna clean it up and blend it into the side. Check that out. Boom. My client also wanted his beard done as well, so we went ahead and did his beard, lined him up. Man, this haircut turned out to be fire. And of course, as always, a big shout out to my little cousin for this dope beat. Of course, I'll have his Instagram in the description below. Go check him out, check out his beats. So with my client's beard, he wanted to keep most of the weight around his chin area, so we kind of faded into it, almost like gave it that pointy visual. So pretty much same steps, but you kind of down fade. So I set up my first guideline with the clipper open, and I just blended that in, and then now I've got my number 1 guard open. Just setting up my second guideline. That's going to be the highest guard I use, and pretty much just gonna, I've got it open at the moment, and just kind of going downwards with the hair grace, just kind of knocking out any loose hairs that are hanging out. Just take your time when doing this process. Keep an eye, keep checking, like get behind it, check the other side, check in the mirror, and just gonna come back here and try and knock out that 1.5 line, and that won't do it because I've got to come back with the half guard and then kind of keep on flicking at it. Honestly guys, just try and use your mirrors as much as you can. Here you go here, like I couldn't see the line, but I used my mirror and like boom, pointed it out, came back and hit the line. Because sometimes when you look at something for too long, you'll kind of you kind of stop seeing the line. So, but the mirrors will never lie. So just take a half a second, spin the chair, check the mirrors, boom, check that out. It honestly helps. Now that the beard's done, I went ahead and lined up my client. So just always, please never ever push anybody back. Just take your time, set up like your guideline in the middle and just follow it. Keep checking, take a step back. If you want, use the mirror. Just take your time lining up your clients. Never ever push your client back. Wherever it's like his hairline is, stick to that. Final check there, just final touch-ups. Gonna use my trimmers to also set up the guideline around his beard as well, just to clean it up before I come back with my razor to sharpen everything up. Especially if you going with really short haircuts and like kind of bring the beard down, always, honestly always blade up your client at the end. It just makes the haircut pop so much more, and even the beard. So went ahead and applied some shaving gel, and then yeah, just gonna line them up. Just see how I'm stretching the skin, and just glide the blade. Take your time with this process as well. You wouldn't be cutting your clients or anything. So just stretch the skin and boom, just let the blade glide. I'll let you guys watch how I do it. this is the haircut, guys. Honestly, I think it turned out really nice and clean. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you like it, if you like the steps, anything that you have, just drop a comment. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, turn on your notification bell. Honestly, you guys, I've got so much content coming. I've been editing like crazy. I'll at least be doing 1 a week, probably 2 videos a week. So turn that notification bell so you can be notified when I'm uploading videos. See you guys in my next video. Peace. Carlitos.